Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Atlanta taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, number 13.
Number 13.
And he deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And this interleague matchup is underway. Righty to the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And down on strikes, and there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Number 8 in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. And that's a base hit. So man aboard, and now the center fielder.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That one's in there. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. That's towards center. As this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Now it's the rookie first baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and fires.
2-1.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base. But it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the hill, Milo Reeves. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work. And guys look off. It's deep in the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
Gleyber Torres leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Reeves, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down as we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
That to right. Nootbaar moves under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played an inning. No score.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the
Top of the second, and now it's going to be number 23. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's even up. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Back up that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now it's the second baseman. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Just missed.
1 ball.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Rizzo makes the grab for the second out. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
He swings and fouls one off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up.
Back here in New York, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
That clips the corner.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
1 ball.
Next
1 strike.
offering is down low. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Lucar going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Here's Stanton now. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one. Into the corner. That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play. One
gone runner at first. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and the ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Austin Wells will hit next.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it down in a big spot to get the run across. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One down. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. And a good eye there.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Reeves, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Just misses with that one. And the righty deals. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Lars Nootbaar. The wind of the pitch. Nootbaar throws right, bats left. 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Line drive. Judge makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the catcher. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 13, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Yankees leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
One and 2 here. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. pitch misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Makes the catch, inning over.
1, 2, 3, con la mano en la pared. Ay, ay, ay. Dando cintura con calentura, la mano en la pared. Ay, ay, ay. Métele el movimiento, no perdamos el tiempo.
And we're back. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMay here. Reeves back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Good take by Torres. Bounced up the middle. And Gleyber Torres retired.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Number 8. Schmidt back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Fall off foul. The 0-2. And that's outside. wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
Pitch misses, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This ball's chopped to the ground. Collected by Torres. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And fouled off. And foul to the left side.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The Yanks up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, 2 ball. LeMahieu goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. And he takes one right on the black. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Run on base. Now the left fielder 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed. One run across to the frame so far here in game one of this 3-game set. Check swing, no appeal.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And here it comes. Hard hit, could be extra bases. Around third. One run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the second baseman. That pitch in for a strike, going 1.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's your 1. Ground ball up the middle. Torres over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Number 9 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in there at the knees. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Foul ball there. Two outs with a runner at third. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. And a foul ball. Two outs. Got it by him for the play. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars.
Bottom of the 4th, here is Aaron Judge. Thinking he can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And another ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he walked it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Roy comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. And he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and looped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel good.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Golden opportunity right here. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Two in scoring position, nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And that one off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. One-two now. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Judge at third. Soto at second with nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And that skips into there. Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through there.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. And that clips the inside corner.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Not shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. That's inside.
Greg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right-hander kick steals. And a strike on the outside edge. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Ian Hamilton.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here's the catcher. 0 for 1 so far. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Righty delivers. Way high. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Just off the outside corner. And it's 2-2. And it goes just foul.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. This is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Judge makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch misses.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. 1 down, base is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. On the ground. Volpe fires to first on the run. Out on a bang play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the center fielder. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting anything over their heads. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one inside. 1-0. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Tick tock with the time on the clock. You've been wasting my time, boy. You need to stop asking me 21 questions.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
With the DJ, LeMahieu.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
You know, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. There's the strike. And a strike to Gleyber.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Verdugo, the next to hit, takes outside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Right through there for a strike. 1-1. The Yankees trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, and they trail it 4-1.
Wearing a cape and apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and here's the first baseman, number 11. The pitch. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Caleb Ferguson getting ready to go. Efros also throwing. Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. One up, one down.
Now back, number 23.
Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. Soto snags it for the 2nd out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets it 1, 2, 3. Nothing across here this half to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Owls have the advantage 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Soto now. That clips the corner.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Missed with a changeup, and the count 2-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 on, 1 out. Next offering is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Wells swings through it for strike 1. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Knock, knock on my door.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
To explore. I don't play that anymore.
All set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman, number 9.
Number 9.
And he deals. And that one popped to short. Volpe settles under it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 30, Lars Nootbaar.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks back. And the righty deals.
1-2.
Not even close there. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, Torres handles, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Owls lead it 4-1. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the right-hander back to work. The Yankees looking to rally. Action in the pen down there. Number 57 up and throwing. Hoffman, the right-hander, also getting loose. A wind in the pitch. Up the middle. Slings to first. One up, one down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I really like what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
Now that second baseman, Gleyber.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. At the plate, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. That one misses in the dirt. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Yanks trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Nootbaar makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Scott Effross on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And here it comes. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pulls it in on the warning track. And next is the designated hitter. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
One out, base is empty. And now the center fielder. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 11.
And now the first baseman, 1 for 3. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in New York, now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. Reeves back to work. Reeves still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Verdugo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. One down, base is empty. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto digs in now. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right through there for a strike. The Yankees down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. A new arm into the game, the righty Ron Marinaccio. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the left fielder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one is back. Gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now, number 2.
1 ball.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Marinaccio. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one missing inside.
2-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Here's the third baseman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Number 30, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jeff Hoffman.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Rizzo stands in now and watches strike 1. Hoffman is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. The 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Whips it to first. Now Rizzo out of the play. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And that is the ball game. Reeves with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.